Okay, Kipsters, so today, just a warning about this video. If you do not know the decimal song by heart, do not even be watching this yet. Today, color of the day is blue. We are going to be talking about fractions, decimals, and mostly something called inequalities. In is a prefix that means not, and then you can see the word equal in there. This is basically any sign that is not equal. That's where you see a sign that looks like this. This sign here that we call the less than sign, or the opposite of that, the one that's facing in the other direction, which we call the greater than sign. So those are inequalities, no big deal. What is a big deal is if you know the decimal song, because we're going to answer these 4 questions using the decimal song a lot. Which of the following inequalities is true? Okay, so I know there's a bunch of fractions, I know there's a bunch of decimals. When I see decimals, I like to make them look like money. Just makes more sense to me. So instead of 0.2, I'm going to put 20 cents. Instead of 0.5, 50 cents. 0.2, 20 cents. 0.2, 20 cents. Okay. I have a choice here. I see fractions and decimals. I can make them all be fractions. I can make them all be decimals. But since I know my decimal song so well, I'm going to convert all the fractions into decimals, and then I'm going to compare and see if these are true. 1/5 as a decimal is 20 cent, not 50 cent. E's and G unit. So I just copy down. So I converted 1/5 into 20 cents. Then I ask myself, is 20 cents less than? Remember, there's a less than sign right there. Is 20 cents less than 20 cents? I don't think so. That one's incorrect. Let's try this one. 1/2 as a decimal is 0.5. Oh, you got that. Yo, I don't think so. 50 cents. Is 50 cents greater than 50 cents? Heck no, they're equal. Let's try another one. Is 1/4. Oh, 1/4 as a decimal is 0.25, like a quarter, only shorter. You think that I'd lie. 1/4 is 25 cents. I bring down the less than sign. Is 25 cents less than 20 cents? No way. Which means I think the answer's D, but let me check. 1/2. 1/2 as a decimal is 0.5. Oh, you got that. Yo, I don't think so. Greater than 20 cents. Is 50 cents greater than 20 cents? Yes, it is. And that one is our answer. That's one type of problem you might see. Moving on to letter B. Which of the following decimals would make this number sentence true? Okay, so I see a bunch of decimals. I see a number sentence there, and I see the less than sign. So less than 1/4. Again, I like converting my fractions into decimals, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say less than 1/4 as a decimal is 0.25, like a quarter, only shorter. You think that I'd lie. So now I have something is less than 25 cents. Well, let's plug in each of them and check. So A says 0.20, so I'm going to take the 0.20, I'm going to put it right in there and check to see if that's right. Is 20 cents less than 25 cents? I think that is true. So I'm going to hold off on that because I think that one is true. I'm going to put a little check there. But what I'm going to do each time is try another one. So next, let's try the color purple. I put 20 cents in. Let me try putting in 25 cents into this equation. So if I put 25 cents here, that would say 25 cents is less than 25 cents. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. It's supposed to be they're equal. So that one I do not think is right. Let's try, keep plugging it in. Alright, 0.4. Well, that's 40 cents. Is 40 cents less than 25 cents? No, that's not true either. 40 cents is supposed to be greater than 25 cents. And then I think you could probably already tell, you put 50 cents in there. 50 cents is less than 25 cents. That's not true either. the decimal that makes this number sentence true is A, 0.20. So those are some examples of ones with inequalities. Letters C and D both involve the decimal song, but they ask you to find the decimal equivalent of 2/5. So basically what decimal is equal to 2/5. In order to know that, you need to know your decimal song and think of which part of the decimal song will help you figure out 2/5. Well, I think it's the one that talks about 1/5, because I know 1/5 plus 1/5 is 2/5. And in the song, 1/5 as a decimal is 20 cents, not 50 cents. He's a G unit. So 1/5 plus 1/5, that's 20 cents plus 20 cents. That's going to equal 2/5. 20 cents and 20 cents, that equals 40 cents. Okay? Same idea for letter D. What is the decimal equivalent of 6/10? Okay, well, 6/10 in the decimal song. Is there a part of the song that talks about tenths? Yes, there is. That's 1/10. 1/10 as a decimal is 0.1. That's place value, son, and now we're done. But the thing is that this is 6/10, not just 1/10. So 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10, that equals 6/10. Okay, so that means 0.1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 equals, well, that's 0.16 times. That's simply 0.6. So 6/10 as a decimal is 0.6. Again, with any of these problems, you could put the 0 there and there to make it look more like money. Another thing you could have done for this problem, which you can do on your own, is 6/10 is actually reducible. I won't tell you what it's reducible by, but when you reduce it, you'll get another fraction that you can use the decimal song for as well. But you can go ahead and check that on your own. But for now, that's what how we use the decimal song for some fraction to decimal conversions and some multiple choice problems with inequalities.